The wake-up call. When I was younger, I believed I had it all figured out. My name is Daniel, and I grew up in a beautiful house in Sydney. My mother was a successful fashion designer, and my stepfather owned a chain of restaurants. Money was never a problem. I went to the best of schools, wore the latest clothes, and traveled first class. People called me lucky, and I believed them. I never worried about anything. If I wanted something, I got it. A new phone, done. A trip to Bali, booked. Shoes, I had 20 pairs. I didn't care how much things cost. Why should I? My parents paid for everything. While my classmates worked part-time jobs, I partied. While they worried about rent, I booked spa weekends. Life was smooth. Life was easy. My best friend Arjun often warned me, Daniel, this life won't last forever. I used to laugh. You worry too much, I told him. My parents are rich. I'm good. Every morning, I woke up around 11. My housekeeper brought me breakfast, avocado toast with juice. I sat in bed scrolling through social media while people posted about their busy lives. I felt proud that I didn't have to struggle like them. But everything changed one day. I came home from a weekend trip to Melbourne. As usual, I walked into the house with my headphones on. I tossed my bag on the couch and called out, Mom, I'm back. There was no answer. I walked to the kitchen, expecting food ready on the table, but it was empty. Something felt off. Then I saw my stepfather, Mr. Harris, sitting in the living room. He was staring at a document. His face looked tired. I had never seen him like that before. Hey, I said, where's Mom? He looked up slowly. We need to talk, Daniel. I frowned. Okay, what is it? He gestured for me to sit. I hesitated, then sat. Things are changing, he said. We've hit a rough patch. The restaurant business isn't doing well. Your mother's company also took a hit. I blinked. Wait, what are you saying? I'm saying we can't support your lifestyle anymore. I laughed nervously. You're joking, right? He didn't laugh. I wish I were. The words hit me hard. I didn't understand. No more money, no more trips, no more shopping. I looked around the house, confused. Was this real? My stepfather leaned forward. You're 22 now, Daniel. You need to learn how to stand on your own feet. I stared at him. What do you mean? I've arranged something. You'll be working at one of the restaurants starting tomorrow. What, me? Work? He nodded. Yes, no more lazy days. It's time. I wanted to scream. I wanted to say no. But the look in his eyes told me this was not a discussion. It was a decision. The next morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. I felt like a zombie. I wore a plain black shirt and jeans. No designer labels, no perfume, just a simple uniform. I took the bus for the first time in years. It was crowded, noisy, and uncomfortable. The restaurant was in the suburbs. I walked in nervously. The manager, a woman named Rachel, greeted me. She didn't smile. You're Mr. Harris's stepson, right? She asked. I nodded. Don't expect special treatment. You're starting as a cleaner. Go change. I felt insulted. A cleaner? But I had no choice. I put on the apron and went to the back. The kitchen was hot and busy. I had to clean dishes, mop the floor, and take out the trash. My hands hurt. My back ached. By noon, I was drenched in sweat. During lunch break, I sat outside alone. I opened the lunch my stepfather had packed, rice and vegetables in a simple box. I missed sushi. I missed coffee shops. But this was now my life. Days passed, then weeks. I cleaned tables. I served customers. Some were rude, some were kind, but nobody cared who I was. I was just another worker. At night, I came home exhausted. I no longer scrolled through social media. I didn't care what people posted. I just wanted to sleep. But slowly, something started to change. I began noticing things. The chef, Miguel, worked 14 hours a day. He sent money back to his family in the Philippines. The waitress, Lila, studied at night and worked during the day to pay her tuition. The dishwasher, Gamal, had a baby at home and still smiled every morning. These people had real problems, and they worked hard every single day. I felt ashamed. I had wasted years doing nothing. I had everything and appreciated nothing. But now I was beginning to see life for what it truly was. One day, Rachel called me to her office. "You've been working hard," she said. "We're moving you to the cashier's counter next week." I was surprised. "Really?" She nodded. "You've earned it." Those words hit me. Earned, not given, not handed to me. Earned. The following week, I worked as a cashier. It was harder than it looked. I had to be fast, polite, and accurate. I made mistakes, but I also improved. I started enjoying small things, like a smile from a customer or a thank you from a coworker. Months passed. I learned to cook, manage orders, and handle busy weekends. I worked double shifts. I saved money. I even helped Miguel when his motorbike broke down. One evening, after a long shift, I got home and found my mother waiting. "You've changed," she said. I looked at her. "I had to," she smiled. "I'm proud of you." And for the first time, I felt proud of myself. Later that month, my stepfather invited me to a business meeting. He was planning to open a new restaurant. "I want you involved," he said, "not as my stepson, as my partner." My jaw dropped. "Me?" He nodded. "You've proven yourself. You've worked hard. You've grown. It's time you take the next step." I didn't know what to say. I had started from cleaning floors. Now I was being invited to help run a restaurant. Not because of my name, but because of my effort. That night, I lay in bed thinking about the journey. The lazy boy who once lived off others was gone. In his place was someone who understood work, respect, and responsibility. Now, when I see people working in cafes, delivering food, or cleaning offices, I don't look away. I smile, I nod. I know what it means to wake up early, to earn a living, to build something from nothing. And if anyone asks me about my past, I tell them the truth. I used to live the easy life, but I found the real life, the meaningful life, through hard work, humility, and change.